Is there a right or wrong way to make an Amazon influencer video? Yes, there is. And I'm super excited for this video because after 2 years of experience, I'm gonna be able to teach you the best way to make an Amazon influencer video to make as much money as possible. Let's dive into it. Now, first, I need to address what the heck is going on around me. So every single package that you see is filled with a product that was sent to me for free from doing the Amazon influencer program. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open some of these packages. I'm gonna talk about how to make an efficient Amazon influencer video, what to do, what not to do, and also wanna break down exactly how I get all of these products, and I'll do that at the very end. So let's go ahead and dive straight into the do's and don'ts of how to make a successful Amazon influencer video. So let's start with the do's. The first thing that should always be in your mind when making an Amazon influencer review video is, what should the customer know before they buy this product? Before they buy this red light therapy light, what should the consumer know? Would they want to see it installed? That could be very useful to see how it's installed. Would they want to know pros and cons? That would be super useful. Would they want to see a demonstration of how it actually works? Yes. Would they want your opinion of it? Yes. There's so many things that could be of benefit. And the beauty about these review videos is you can take it any which way you want as long as you're giving some sort of value to the customer, letting them know what they should know before they buy it. Now, some key things to keep in mind as you do this is you're doing a real review from a real person. Just be honest, be open, be unbiased. Talk about the product from your personal experience and talk openly about it. The whole reason why Amazon created the Amazon Influencer Program so that the consumer can get an idea of what they're actually buying, because all of the images on Amazon, they're photoshopped, they have good lighting, perfect models, and so many times we buy stuff online and the product comes and we're like, this isn't what I ordered. The Amazon Influencer Program is the solution to that problem. So you don't need like a special light, a special camera. Just set your phone up and just start talking about the product, about what the consumer should know before they buy it. So real and honest, great. The other thing I would recommend is do a demonstration, especially if it's your first 3 videos. When you first sign up for the Amazon Influencer Program, you need to submit 3 review videos to get approved for what's called on-site commissions. Without on-site commissions, you will never make any money. And one of the key things that I always recommend to people when doing their first 3 Amazon influencer videos is to do a demonstration. It would not be valuable for me to just show this product and be like, hey guys, I really like this product. It's super beneficial. I like to use it here. I like to do this, and just talk about it. Like, it's one thing to talk about it, but it's another thing to actually set this up, show how it works, and give like a demonstration of the product. That's what people want to see. Now, after you're approved, you don't have to demonstrate it every time, but I always think demonstrations are a great way to do a review video. So those are the do's. Before we dive into the don'ts, I want to talk about some of the things that don't matter that much. Some people talk about the length of the video. Should it be 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 5 minutes? It doesn't truly matter. I would say however long it takes for you to give the advice of what they should know before they buy the product. If it's a super elaborate product, sure, go make it several minutes. If it's like a super simple product, you don't need to overthink it. But I would say on average, my review videos tend to lay around 60 seconds, but again, don't overthink it. Just speak until you run out of things to say. Next is horizontal or vertical. Again, not the end of the world. We tend to lean more on the side of horizontal, but we've seen vertical videos make money as well. But if I had to give a recommendation, I would say horizontal. Next is it better to have a point of view video or have you in it? I actually do recommend that you are in the video. I think it's a lot more personable, a lot more relatable. I think people like to see someone actually using the product. There are point of view videos that can do great. I have a fair amount of point of view videos, but I would say for the most part, you should be in all of your videos. I'm probably in 95% of my videos. First, for the reasons I just stated, but second is brands want to work with people who are actually in the videos. So if brands are wanting it, there's a good chance that the consumers are wanting it as well. So I recommend being in all of your videos, especially if it's your first 3 videos. If it's your first 3 videos, that's non-negotiable. You have to be in the videos. Now, another thing that's not insanely important is using a lav mic, kind of like the one that I have on right now. It's beneficial, it's good, but it's not required. I would say if it's super windy or like if there's a lot of noise, doing something to make your audio sound good, I think is beneficial, but don't overthink that as well. You don't need special lighting, a special camera, just keep things simple. Now let's dive into the don'ts of what not to do with an Amazon influencer video. The first thing is don't have any sort of personal information showing, like a license plate or a shipping label. For example, this that you are seeing right now is an absolutely horrendous place to do a review video, because if you look closely, you will see there are a few stickers. I did my best to try and hide them, but there's gonna be a few stickers that are sticking out. And if the smallest sticker is being revealed on a box, Amazon's automated system will like flag it as personal information and it will get denied. So make sure that all boxes are free of shipping labels. There's no like car in the background with a license plate, personal information. That's a very common reason why videos get taken down. I think the second most common reason why videos get taken down is for medical and safety claims, which might seem self-explanatory, but they are a little bit more strict on this than I would have thought. For example, if you're reviewing sunscreen and you say, this will prevent sunburn, that's technically a safety claim. If you're reviewing a kid's life jacket and you say like, oh, this life jacket is safe for kids and it prevents rashes, like you get what I'm saying. If you say those type of claims of like what it will do and it has to do with like a human body, chances are it's gonna get taken down. So there's ways to walk around those types of claims, but just keep that in mind as you're doing influencer videos. And something I'd recommend is for your first 3 videos to avoid any sort of product that could have anything even close to a medical claim. For example, I do not recommend any sort of topical or like consumable, anything that has to do like with the human body, because you can accidentally say something that might be okay. Like you could be reviewing melatonin and you're like, oh, this melatonin is great. It'll help you fall asleep faster. That is like gray area. It could get taken down, it could not get taken down. I didn't say it will help you fall asleep faster, I said it could. So like, best to be safe than sorry. For your first 3 videos, avoid those types of products and review things more generic, like a water bottle, a vacuum, home decor, or something that is impossible to have a medical or safety claim. Other don'ts is you want the focus to be on the product and not other things going on around in the background. You don't want like cars driving by. You don't want a crazy background like this. Again, this is a really bad background. You want just kind of a simple plain background where the viewer who is watching, their eyes are gonna be on the product. You don't want it to be all about you or all about whatever. The product should always be in frame, especially for your first 3 videos. Again, you should never let the product leave the frame. I see a lot of people who don't get approved because they take their product out of the frame. And again, Amazon's automated, whatever, I don't know exactly how it works, but if the product's not in the frame, a lot of times people don't get approved. Now I mentioned you don't need like a special camera, special lighting, special mic, but you do need it to look decent. You do need like lighting, and you do need to sound good. You need to be able to be understood. You don't want like helicopters going on in the background or like kids screaming. You want it to be somewhat professional, but just don't overthink it. Now I could go on and on about the do's and don'ts of making an Amazon influencer video, but I think it's best that I just show you. So I'm gonna open up some of these products completely random and just give you a demonstration of how I would review whatever product it is I open. Again, all of these products were sent to me for free. Being an Amazon influencer, at the end of this video, I will reveal the secret of how I got all of these products for free. But in this video, we're mainly focusing on how to make an influencer video. So let's just open up some packages and see what we got here. All right, so first one we got, looks like some sunglasses. So one thing I would recommend with doing sunglasses, it would be best to do them outside in the sun to actually give like a good demonstration. Since I don't have that luxury, I'm actually going to keep it boxed since I don't have that luxury, and I'll show you exactly what I would do. All right, today I'm gonna give you guys a complete breakdown of these awesome sunglasses. First, I wanna show you what comes inside of the box, so what you would expect to get if you ordered these, and then I will also show you guys kind of what it looks like and when I try them on. So you have the case, you have the glasses inside. Before I open that, I'll show you what else comes inside. Here you have a polarized tester. This is super cool that validates that these glasses are indeed polarized. You have a little 1-year warranty thank you card. kind of just some more info there. And then it looks like this is a glasses cleaner. Let's open up this guy and take a look at what it is. Yeah, this is kind of to wipe off the lens, clean your lens. So love that it comes with all of that. Honestly, that's an insane value for the price already that it comes with all this. You have this nice case. It's kind of like a soft hard case. And then again, you have the glasses inside. So there's the case. It has a nice like felt inside of here. And let's go ahead and open up the glasses and see what it looks like. Sweet. All right. They did a great job with like making sure that it stayed protected. So this company has a lot of different styles and different colors. And so this was the one that I went with, and this is what it looks like. Honestly, really, they're comfortable. I really like the look of them. I can't really see what they look like on me right now, but I do really like them. Honestly, just great glasses, polarized glasses. And again, great value for the price, so I would recommend them. Boom, end of video. I don't know how long that was, around maybe a little bit over 60 seconds. But that is kind of what my video would look like. In fact, I'm gonna have to make a video for this because a brand sent me this, and I'm probably just gonna recreate that exact video. But I'm gonna do that in a place where I don't have this crazy background. So we'll put that aside for now, and let's open up another one and do a different type of demonstration. Let's do this one right here. All right, so there's two inside of here. It looks like these are, I don't know what these are. I'm gonna have to open up this box to see what it is. Oh, looks like they're slippers. Sweet. Oh, those are nice. Okay. So I'm gonna look up kind of what it is first before I talk about them. All right, for this video, I'm gonna pretend like I've had these for a while, so I can kind of give you a different video than the one I just did, but you'll see it's still very similar. So I'm gonna pretend like I've had these for a year for this review video. So 3, 2, 1. What's up guys? I wanna talk about these slippers that I've had for a year and kind of go over the pros and cons of them and just let you know what you should know before you buy them. So first, these things are super lightweight. They are super comfortable. I love the fabric. Here on the top, you kind of have this cool, like textured, that goes all the way around. But then on the heel, you have this kind of felt that's really soft. And then on the bottom, you actually have a really good grip here. This kind of like diamond that gives a really good grip. Now, I've had these for a year, and you can still see that they are in great shape. You can see a little bit of like roughness that has happened, but I've worn these a lot, so that's kind of just inevitable. But one of my favorite things about these slippers is the memory foam here on the bottom. And I'll actually put these on so you can kind of see what they look like, and also just to show like just how comfortable they are. Like seriously, wow. Like I every time I put these on, I'm just always so taken off guard by how comfortable that memory foam is. I'll come stand over here so you can kind of see what they look like on. So this is, again, what they look like on. I think they look really well. Really nice to wear around the house, or honestly, if you want to wear them out, whatever you like. I personally just use these around the house, and they are just so comfortable. I wish I could have you experience what that first step is like inside this shoe, but believe me when I say taking that first step, and these are absolutely amazing. So overall, great shoe, would definitely recommend it. So that's video number 2. Let's do one more. All right, let's try this one. All right, this one, oh, this is great. So this is energy gel packs, which is great. I'm a runner, and so I actually use these. And I would say the best 3 products that you can review if you're just getting started, I always recommend, are the products that you can speak confidently about. The products that you know well, that you've used for a while. Like if I'd actually used these for a year, I would definitely recommend reviewing something like that. Products that you can just speak openly and honestly about. Obviously I haven't tried these, but I have a good amount of experience with these types of products, and so will be super easy to do. So here we go. And also something I want to mention is if you do mess up, it is actually okay. Like review videos, again, they're real reviews from real people, so it is totally okay if you do mess up. So here we go, 3, 2, 1. This right here, these right here are energy gels that I absolutely love to use while I'm running. I've tried about every brand, every possible flavor and combination. And so what I want to do for you guys today is give you a taste test and let you know my unbiased, honest feedback of these gels right here. So let's go ahead and open it up, see what we're working with here. Looks like this comes with a good amount, a bunch of different flavors. So let's go over the different flavors. Super convenient, very nice to have on your runs. Or if you're biking or whatever it may be. Looks like we got strawberry banana, orange mango, we got pineapple, we got original. So I really like that this multi-pack kind of comes with them all, because if you're just getting started, you don't know what flavor you're gonna like. And so I think this multi-pack is great, so you can figure out which one you like. I'm gonna try the original because I'm not sure what the original would taste like, and I'm kind of curious. And I know I would like the orange mango, so let's go ahead and try the original. So inside of these energy gels, you got no sugar, and you have 70 calories. So you got 19 carbs, which is your typical kind of glucose gel that is very normal. The instructions say consume 1 pouch of Edge before exercise, repeat every hour as needed. Each pouch provides approximately 75 minutes of steady energy. You don't need to chase Edge with water. Now that's kind of an interesting selling point with these, is you don't need to have water after it. I personally always like to have water after I have these gels. Now these instructions, I recommend kind of doing what's best for you. I personally like to have one every 40 minutes during like my marathons or whatnot, but everyone's gonna be different. But overall, very typical breakdown, very normal, nothing like super incredible, nothing bad, just very, very normal. Let's go ahead and talk about the taste now. So super easy to open, great, keep these in your pocket. I actually really like that. It kind of has like a tart to it. It almost like kind of surprised me. It has like a little bit of sour to it. And there's also like, I would describe it as like crunched up Smarties almost. Let me try it again. Yeah, it almost tastes like a little bit like Smarties. So honestly, I really like that. I'm super excited about it. I'm totally gonna be using these on my runs. I'm excited to try the other flavors. Great value for the price. Let's go. Boom, done. That was a very normal review. Again, I'm just talking openly, honestly about it. There's no right or wrong way to do it, but don't overthink it. Apply the things that I've taught in this video and you'll be fine. The more you do it, the more comfortable you'll get. I noticed that a lot of people, when they first get started with the Amazon Influencer Program, they're so worried about being in front of the camera and they feel like they don't know what to say or what to do and they feel so awkward. It gets easier, I promise you. The more that you do things that are uncomfortable, the more comfortable you get with it. So just keep doing it. The more you do it, the easier it will get. Now, to wrap up the video, let's talk about what the heck is going on right here. What are all these products? Why do I have all these packages? Let's break it down. I started the Amazon Influencer Program 2 years ago. I started reviewing everything and anything, started making money. It like blew my mind. It's my favorite side hustle to ever exist. More than any other business investment I've done, this has been the easiest and most lucrative thing that I've done. Now, over these 2 years, I found ways to work smarter and not harder. I found ways to leverage the Amazon Influencer Program to make sure I'm getting the most out of my time. And I think one of the best ways to do that is to do brand deals. Get brands to send you their products for free. Not only are they gonna send you their products for free, but they're gonna pay you to do it. They might buy the rights from you. They might run special campaigns where you make 10, 20, 30, 40% commissions instead of 2 to 4% commissions. So every product that you see right here, I receive for free by leveraging a tool from the software ViralView, which is the #1 Amazon influencer software. They have tons of tools that help me work smarter and not harder. I want to emphasize one that literally is the only reason why I'm sitting right here in front of all these products. This one tool, got me all these products for free. They have a tool where you can go into Creator Connections. If you don't know what Creator Connections is, don't worry, I will have a link down below that breaks down deeper what I'm explaining right now. But they have a tool that you can go into Creator Connections, you can select whatever products that you want. If you want to get energy gels, you can look up energy gels. If you want to get blankets, if you want to get shoes, if you want to get glasses, whatever product you want, you can basically search this product. It's going to show you a giant list of all the different products, and not only is it going to show you a list, but it's going to filter them from best to worst, which ones are going to actually make you money, which ones not going to make you money. The ones that make you money are the ones that sell well and don't have a lot of competition, just FYI. And so you can select, I want this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. You can select up to 20 messages a day, hit send. Viral View will send an automated message that you have created to each of those brands, customizing it to each of the brands, including the product. And like, let's say this brand, I reach out to them, it would include this product in my message so that the brand knows what product I'm wanting for free. Sending these messages literally takes seconds, minutes, and then you just get all these messages back from brands that say, we'd love to work with you, send me your address, send them my address. Next thing you know, I literally have 200 products showing up on my doorstep. This is no joke, I'm not holding anything back from you. Doing what I just said is how I literally got hundreds of products sent to me for free. I've received over $50,000 in free product for the Amazon Influencer Program. If you're just starting, start with reviewing the stuff that you already own. I would also recommend using Viral View to scan which products you already own are the best so that you're not wasting your time reviewing products that aren't gonna make you money. Once you get to around 300 products, you can start doing this strategy. Again, if you want to learn exactly this strategy, I'll have linked down below a more in-depth breakdown of the exact process. Again, the exact process. I don't hold anything back of how I got all of these products sent to me for free this week. I hope you found value in this video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. If you found value, please like and subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next one.